Hey everyone, this is Ben with WPMinistry. I am so excited about showing you the new dashboard for our WPMinistry.com marketing tool. This is through a company called SweetIQ.com. They have implemented a dashboard that compiles all of the information that will enable you to take certain steps to get found online a lot easier. It affects your web presence, which ultimately affects people in your area, your local neighborhood, finding you and being able to come to your church on Sunday morning. The whole goal of a website is that you'll be found online. The whole goal of marketing is that your website will be found. If you're missing the marketing side of things, you're missing out on a whole lot of people searching for answers in your area. We want to be able to implement this in a way that allows your church to be effective, but also keep the cost way down. A local SEO company is going to charge you hundreds of dollars each month to be able to do something like this. You may find a really cheap one, but the effectiveness is going to be really limited because the hours that they're spending on it is going to be very small. Or those results will change as Google changes because it's not going to be lasting. What this tool does is shows you effective ways to change your web presence so people find you and it sticks. Google's changes are only going to boost your ratings and boost your rankings. So that's what we're trying to do. Well, WP Ministry has launched my.wpministry.com. And when you go there, after you've been signed up, then you'll have all this information here in one place, along with the support that I'm offering local churches and the training in that. It really should only take an hour or two for a volunteer every single week, maybe less even for volunteers that are a little bit more web savvy. But anybody can do this if they write an email. They have enough experience online to be able to do this kind of stuff. So what we're doing though is we're compiling all the information that used to be found in 3 or 4 different tools. We're compiling it into one dashboard so you can easily find it. And so I'll walk you through real quick just a couple of the pages. There's a lot of information here, so do not be overwhelmed. But it just shows you the power of this tool and what you're going to be able to get. So the web presence is where your business or where your church is found online. There's a lot of places that list churches. There's Baptist.org, Baptist listings. There's Southern Baptist. There's all United Methodists have directories, and anybody has directories, but you don't know exactly where they're at. And when they show up on the web as in listing in a directory, Google says this is a real company because it matches up. It's the same information. Those signals are sent to Google, then Google pushes that up so the rankings improve so that when somebody searches for Baptist Church in Somerville, they're located in Somerville, then your church will show up, much like Miles Road shows up here as letter D. We need to move that up. We know how to do that through this tool, and that's something that we'd be in training. We'd show you through the trainings. We'd also show you the keyword ranking. So we track certain keywords. There's really not a limit to the amount of keywords you can have on this listing, but we like to keep it below 20. That way you can really be focused on what you're working on, and it gives you special places to list for those keywords. And that changes with each keyword. So you can search by pastor, you can search by Baptist Church Somerville, and that Yellow Pages, Facebook, SalesSpider, MapQuest show up in the listings for other churches that show up in this search. So it's a pretty cool tool, something that allows you to easily go to the listing right away. So I'll close that out. I won't go back over there. But then you have the visibility. Now, visibility is where your website shows up with reviews. And right now, this would be a majority of people, a majority of churches. There's only one review, and it's actually the one I left for my church. This is sad, but it's true. We tell people all the time to share what their church is and who their church is to the local community. Unfortunately, it never happens online, which is really sad because this is kind of like the Romans road that was paved when the Romans came through, and then the gospel just spread like wildfire. It's the same thing here. The church is just not taking advantage of it, unfortunately. But these reviews will tell people about what your church is like. And so we need to encourage our church people to do that. This is a way we can track it. One of the biggest questions is, what if I get a bad review? Well, this will automatically let you know that there was a bad review, a low star rating, on any one of the services that we track. And when that shows up, then you'll be able to go in and be able to answer that person or reach out to that person with the love and compassion that you know you have in your church and really show people that you're a real church. And this will actually help with Google. They'll see that you're interacting and you're real. Our engagement portal is coming soon, but that's going to show you different areas that you can reach out to through Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus and different things that maybe you want to get involved in but just not sure how. You also have reports that you can jump into, and they're all there are opportunities to be able to match up and show an email to the pastor or anybody else that's making decisions with this. So there's a lot of cool tools here, something hopefully you'll see as valuable. I'm looking for 10 churches to get into this beta trial through WP Ministry. If you're interested, shoot me an email, let me know, and we'll get you hooked up and let you know all the specifics. Look forward to talking with you.